hang up and try again.
Nest in high trees. He was a whiff of oak, dripping honey and mint leaves, somewhere over the rainbow, and there I was, chasing waterfalls. Maybe I just wanted something other than the rain that trickled across my window, other than my pain. I couldn't see past his thunder. I should have known just as soon as I saw clouds a hurricane was coming and fast to tear me down. Heartbroken and thrown around. Take me back to the smell of cigarettes and coffee when I was a kid, unable and available to understand my grandparents' love, way too young to grasp and intricate their pain or understand that love could cause two of my favorite people to change. I saw love in the living room dancing and holding each other as if they only had tonight. I never forget that living room, and I'll never stop hearing the music. They had to be my favorite love story, my daughter Willie, and I just wanted to be loved like that. I never thought about it until today, losing love this way. She'd carry her pain inside my mind too, behind closed doors. I wish I would have opened just to hug you and cry too. Deeply, I'm sorry. Often thinking I should have been there for you, because all we had was us, and then I lose you. It's not often I think about that note, but when I do, it hurts. I could feel you crying as you write it, and I hope I wasn't somewhere not loving you, because often I fucked up, and I never knew. I meant so much. Turns out I was a love story. And if I got the chance, I say the same. You are my ultimate non-fiction on some real shit, no Cupid, just you. Most favorite love story, but love hurts. You love me, don't tell me you love me. Love, same term we use so loosely. Some fall harder than others, and majority are just lust. Let's silence the music in remembrance of those who couldn't get up or gave up, a voice like mine often taken away. And this is what it sounds like to be ignored. But right, he loves you. Carry on. Hannah Baker, I see you, so choose life. And I get it. One night I tried to give up, and up there somewhere I couldn't stay. But God, I didn't think about it, and I booked the one way. Turns out, wrong way, and woke my ass up the next day. So like God to send me back. We're worth much more than we think, and I am love. A simple mind just couldn't love me, and nothing about me was simple. Boy, I tell you the truth, life is a privilege without warranty, and I think about the sacrifice and words I still can't find enough. My God turns it around for me. I make mistakes, I'm not perfect, and He loves me like I'm enough. His love is overflowing. Overflow my cup, Lord. Please, give me you. I've learned to step aside. This battle is not mine. You have to let go in order for your storm to pass. And storm, you can't last. And it's about time you tell your storm today. There's a blessing when you realize life is a lesson, and often thinking I made too many fucking mistakes. But He's been preparing me for my breakthrough. God. What? Yeah. Cancer? Only He knows. Fuck you. I'm the beast bitch, and I'll beat this. Don't you dare cry. I'm a purpose, an advocate often. It's like I'm still falling in. I've learned, even in love, you still drown. Only He knew, and yet He walked away. Last call. I couldn't beat this, and He still gave me His ass to kiss. I just called to say goodbye.
The number you have dialed has been changed.
Like him, he'd rather see me die, and I'll never forget that call, and I'll never forget that last cry. But turns out, the reality is real. Now you know. When I'm smiling, I'm holding back and hiding, behind closed doors fighting, probably crying. How do you tell the people you love, hey, I'm dying? Mom, I really need you to be okay. Live, cause I'll be there every step of the way. Please don't cry. I'm right here. I didn't die. Friends, this isn't goodbye. So don't you dare. I'll be there. I lived. I fell in love. I felt the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. And finally, I'm okay with being alone. I was here, and I'm going home, and don't you dare cry. I promise this isn't goodbye. All we have is time. I'm still here. And when that time comes, I'll be ready. Please, just be ready with me. Time. Slow up. Just enough. I'd grow up. Time be my friend. I'd give anything to restart again. From time to time, I stand in your shoes, but they never seem to get me there. I really need you. It's times like today. Please, tell me that love story again. In exchange, I'll tell you about my day. Hey, lady, if you can hear me, I just called to say I love you. And I won't be home today. I just got so much to tell you. But don't wait up. Keep the light on. I'll be home someday. And don't worry, really, Mom, I'm okay. I grew up. Funny, I used to believe in love. I thought the bliss when two couples kissed. All my life I dreamed of this, and turns out he was fiction, and I never listened. So much for happy endings. I've learned that those stories are so cliche. I mean, who wants that perfect love story anyway? Forever don't last, and sadly, sometimes change. And ironically, I never knew that. I was a love story. Yeah, I was a love story.
Good afternoon. Well, it's not to be good afternoon. This is your Kirsty 12 p.m. wake-up call. Now, I hope you get your ass up and get your day started. Well, you have yourself a wonderful day. God bless.